What's up, guys? So in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a scenario where civilization starts over in Europe, and this is episode 9. This is right after World War I, and as you can see, there's been a lot of changes in the map, and we're going to see quite a bit of exploration today, because I've had some suggestions saying that, and I totally agree. We need some more exploration, and we will continue with the Russian Civil War, which is still going, and some new countries will be forming in the occupation zones. So, first thing we're going to see happening, because I don't know why I haven't made this area explored yet, because I don't know, but this whole area gets explored. Hold on. This whole area gets explored right here, and nobody really annexes anything. They just kind of explore it. Russia actually does. Never mind. Russia does come in and annex a good portion of it, but not all of it. Even though they technically could, they just don't. But they'll probably end up taking a lot of it to fully border this occupied country, because they want to try to get as much land. They don't want this country to get strong again, Belarus. As you know, Belarus was on the, Square Alliance, which actually, I did never delete the Square Alliance, which, see, it still looks like Lithuania's in that, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I'll do that later on. But Lithuania is in the Triangle Alliance, just so you know. So, the Russian Civil War is about to start up again, but before we do that, we're going to actually have some more exploration, because I haven't done a lot of that, so we're going to see some exploration up north up here. And it's hard to explore up here because it is cold, so they don't get far with that. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. We do see some exploration just along this sea right here. I forgot what it's called. And we see some more exploration in the Balkan area, like around Greece and Bulgaria, and a little bit up into Romania, but mainly Greece. So, Greece, there's some people from Turkey that are or the Turkish country, I should say. It's not technically Turkey, but that's around the area it's in. So we see some settlers kind of settle in Greece, and some exploration teams come down here. And just to let you know, this whole area is still German-speaking area, these three, occupation zones. So there's still Germans that are there, because they're mainly, and they're still in the sphere of influence. They're still in the same religion, which actually I may make a religion map. Actually, that would be kind of cool. But they're in the same sphere of influence. So they're technically still German. But we see some more exploration in the Italian peninsula, which I actually really haven't done a lot of yet. So the Italian peninsula is getting explored pretty fast. But they kind of stop around this, this spot, I'd say. They stop about here for now and just chill out. We do see a new country forming. And this, I'm trying to figure out a color for it. Let's see. What's the color I haven't used yet? We'll use this color. Okay, so Greece forms, or Greek country, I should say. It's not necessarily Greece, but if I say Greece, you know what I mean. I'm referring to real-life countries just because of the area they're in. So, I'm going to probably refer to this country most of the time right here as Turkey, just because it's in that area of Turkey in real life, but it's not necessarily Turkey. So Greece is going to form pretty massive already. I don't know if that was originally there, if we're accidentally colored that white, but it's fine. We'll make that pretend island. Let's say it's there. I don't know if it's even there in real life, but Greece is already pretty big. They formed. Let's see. Let's make them let's undo that real quick. Let's make them some major cities. They want cities. Okay, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna put this down to 4 pixels, and we're just gonna draw in some major cities. Okay, so their capital is going to be here. A major city is going to be there. A major city is going to be there. And one down here. And we'll do their capital. I'm just doing the reason the capital. If you guys haven't heard me say that before, the reason I do capital is major city. So if the country gets taken over, all I have to do is just erase the capital on the capital layer, and the major city will still be there. So that's why I do that. So yeah, Greece is formed, or Greek country, whatever, and we do see more of the Balkan exploration, by Poland. Poland decides to come down here after the war. They're kind of, I wouldn't say weak, but they're still, I would say the strongest country, but they're not doing, hold on, actually. They're still recovering from the war, but they're still pretty strong. Actually, I will show, the top, 5 strongest countries on screen right now, as long as I'm watching this part in the editing, but I'll show it on screen as long as I, actually, you know what? No. I'll just type it. I'll just tell you. So, the first is Poland. The second is, Lithuania. The third is, Russia, because they're all together still. So, for now, while they're still together, before they start up their civil war again, they're the third. Fourth, Ukraine. Fifth, Finland. Sixth, Prussia. Seventh, France. Hold on, actually. Let's do this. We're gonna do fifth is going to be Prussia. Sixth is gonna be Finland. Seventh is gonna be France, surprisingly. We haven't really seen much from them, but we're not gonna worry about that. And 8 is gonna be Denmark. That does not look like it. 8. There we go. Those are the top 8 strongest countries, I guess. Those are pretty much all the countries, I should say, yeah. But yeah, so you could see there what the strongest countries were, or top, like, from 1 through 8. And actually, Poland does build. I'm just going to do this because it seems kind of blank here. But Poland builds a new city because they feel like it. My dog is coming outside, so if you guys hear some noises. Poland's going to build a new city right there because they feel like it. So, Poland builds a new city there and a new city here because why not? They don't have anything down here, actually. They should have, like, a port and one right here. Okay. So Poland built some new cities, or major cities. Those were there already, but they build them into major cities because might as well. So after Poland explores a lot of the Balkan area, they're like, you know what? We're gonna expand some. We're gonna expand a little bit down the coastline right here, and we're gonna mainly expand though up here, or down here, I should say, in the Baltics. And Poland is looking very, very, very thick. It sounds weird to say, but they are very big now. My dog is drinking water. Where's the, oh, there it is, the Czechoslovakia cover, or, no, not Czechoslovakia, this is like Czechia, but they actually expand too. We probably haven't seen much activity from them lately. They were neutral during all World War II, so they expand too a bit. Greece also already expands a bit. They are on a rampage right now, or not necessarily rampage, but they are looking to be a strong country. Maybe not necessarily the strongest country, but they want to be a strong country, just to protect themselves. So, okay, now we haven't done anything on this video. So, Russian Civil War. Let's start. So, a lot of the Russian army was positioned along the front lines in there was a lot of Russian army positioned on the front lines in that war, so we're going to still see some Russian army. So there's still some around the country, because they stay here, but we see a lot of Russian armies along the borders of other countries and in Belarus, just because that's where they were. So, so the Russian armies are mainly on the borders, and they're not attacking any countries. They're not technically attacking Belarus because they are an occupied country. I forgot to erase this last episode, but that's not a capital anymore. For now, at least. But yeah, they're an occupied country. So the the rebellions are actually going to end up fully occupying this country, or most of the occupation zone, I should say, and they take that over. Hold on. Yeah, how it does that. It's fine. I'll fill that little gap in later. Not a big deal. Some cars passing by. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, so they take over pretty much all of Belarus. So we could see Belarus reforming. If the... So we see a lot of, rebellion happening, and these two rebellions actually do connect, so that was successful for them. These rebellions attach to the border of Ukraine and go along this entire area, and this connects. So the rebellion is doing very successful right now because the Russian army, like the blue Russian army, is also stationed right next to the rebellion's army because this is where they all were during World War II. They were working together. Remember, it was the United Russian Front, so they were working together in this war. Gotta keep undoing that part. But yeah, they were working together, so that's why they're all kind of... But right now, the rebellion kind of jumped the Russian army, so that didn't play too well for the Russians, but even though they're all Russian, but the blue Russia, I should say. But the rebellion by now has pretty much fully connected. Ukraine and Poland aren't really going to support any... Or they're going to support blue Russia, actually, because Russia did help them in the war, so they're going to be like, hey, here's some supplies. But Prussia can't really support anybody, because remember, Prussia now is oofed. Prussia just got oofed by the Triangle Alliance. So, there's not much they could do about it. But Russia does manage to defeat this rebellion up here pretty successfully. Now they just have to push back these guys down here. And they pretty much just made an entire front line, like if somebody was attacking them. So they're on the the rebellion is on the borders of all the countries. So Russia's like, you know what, guys? You guys don't seem... I mean, I know you guys want to rebel and have countries all around us, but why don't we make more countries here? Why don't we have countries... Let me make it, like, great real quick so I can show you. Why don't we have countries here? Just all along the border. As long as I still get a border with, Ukraine, I'll be fine, and Lithuania, I'll be fine with that. And they're like, you know what? We'll do that. So, they're going to make a treaty, and I will see you guys whenever the treaty is done. Alright, so in this treaty, we can see that, a few new countries have formed, and we have this country here, which is, like, the new Belarus, which is still bad. We have this country here, which is, like, the old country that bordered Ukraine, which is, they weren't technically rebelling, but that's just kind of where the country formed. We have this country here, along the coastline, that just pretty much took all of Russia's coastline with the Black Sea. And, Russia, asked if they could still border with Ukraine, so that's what they gave them. They literally gave them, not much, but they still have a full border with Lithuania, so they could still trade with the Triangle Alliance and, work together with them. And they have a border with Finland, too. So, they still have direct access to the Triangle Alliance, even if they didn't have a border with Ukraine, but they still wanted to share a border with Ukraine, just so it made it a bit easier, but it might be kind of hard, because they gotta make a trade route squeezing right in here, which is not that hard, but, But yeah, you do see, this country has not expanded in a while, but we do see a little bit of French expansion, or French country expansion, I guess. Not much, but just a little bit. Yeah, just a bit of expansion right there. Prussia, not much is happening with them. They're just kind of, chilling. We actually see a new country forming, and that is this country here. And they're going to... Oh, yeah, I already used green for Lithuania. Never mind. Hold on. Let me find a color. Let's see, what about dark purple? We haven't used dark purple yet. No. Okay, so we'll use this. Okay, so this country formed. They were occupied... Wait, hold on. I'm just drawing on the border layer. Okay, hold on. I'll make France expand again in a second. But they're gonna form. Finally, Poland allows it. Triangle Allowance allows them to become a country as long as they're not, rampaging or anything. And they're gonna make their capital here, the only city or major city, I should say, because they still have other cities, but this is their only bigger city, I should say, bigger size city. So there's that. I'm just gonna make France expand again after I switch to the main layer. Okay. So France, like I said, they're just expanding a little bit before, I already said this all before, I guess, because I just had to fix that. All right, there we go. They've expanded for the second time, even though they technically only expanded once. So, we see Prussia developing some new weapons and stuff. And there's new technology, not really technology. You guys should let me know what year we're in. What year? It can't be super far. I would say the earliest or the latest we should go is probably the late 1700s. We still want it to be kind of young. And yeah, World War I didn't happen in real life till the 1900s, but this is a new series. It's not supposed to be realistic, really. Besides some of the borders, which, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But as you can see, it doesn't really look much like real life anymore, does it? For me, at least. There's still some spots, yeah, like Benelux look exactly like real life, but, it's all one country, or occupation zone right now. So, oh yeah, one more thing before we end out this episode. Actually, hold on, let's do Lithuania first. So Lithuania is going to explore more up here, and they're actually going to connect their two colonies, like that. And then Poland and Denmark take the rest of it. They take the rest of it. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for today's episode, though. So if you enjoyed, please leave suggestions down in the comments for future episodes. And if you can, please at least, yeah, I love seeing comments. I do reply to most of them. And if you can, please like the video. And if you really, really want to, which I would very much like if you did, please subscribe because it helps out a lot. And if you were watching till this moment of the video, you are absolutely a legend because not everybody watches my whole video. So if you have watched till here, you are an absolute legend, and I will see you guys in next episode or next video. But yeah, this episode or next episode should be coming out very soon. So peace out, guys.